Panama is growing by leaps and bounds, and medical services are not far behind. Today, we will explore the allure of Panama as a destination for plastic surgery. I have the pleasure to be with Dr. Joseph Setton, an expert in aesthetic and reconstructive procedures. Stay with us. Dr. Seton, thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. I'm
very happy to hear.
I'm happier to be with you today.
Doctor, you have a reputation that precedes you, but for those who don't know you yet, can you tell us a bit about your years of experience and what type of surgeries you specialize in?
Thank you, Ana Patricia. Hello, everybody. I'm Joseph. Well, I have been training for a long time before coming to Panama. I trained for 20 years abroad. I first went to Mexico. I did my general medical degree in Monterrey, Mexico, in a program that was a lab for Harvard. And then after that, in the university, they called the University of Monterrey Tech. Then after that, I went to Baylor College of Medicine. I came back to Panama. I did some time in Miami. I went to Buenos Aires, Argentina. I went to Santiago de Chile. I did general surgery, and then after plastic and reconstructive surgery in Buenos Aires, I did plastic pediatric surgery and breast reconstruction. And then I came back to Panama. I got married. I have 4 children, and I have been working in Panama for the last 20 years at the Johns Hopkins affiliated Pacifica Salud Hospital.
Doctor, why do you think Panama has become such an attractive option for those considering plastic surgery?
Okay, this is a very good question. In general, Panama, it's particularly good because we have a lot of American influence. Before, we had the Southern Command of the United States living here, so we have a lot of influence from the USA, the Panama Canal. We are very close to the United States, a flight that is only an hour and 45 minutes away from Miami, Florida. So that's very close. And also we have the dollar. Our economy is booming and people here come to invest. And this place is also good because of the category of the medical attention to the people. We are doctors that a lot of us are trained and licensed in the US, but we live in Panama. So we are like American doctors living abroad.
From which countries do foreigners usually come when opting for plastic surgery in Panama?
Okay, that's a great question. Usually we receive patients from all over. I have a lot of people coming from Canada, all parts of Canada, the United States. We have people coming from Europe, Italy, France, Spain. Some people from Russia are coming now, more than before.
Wow.
And it's very variable. A lot of people from the Caribbean and different countries that are close to Panama.
Could you share which aesthetic surgeries are the most required by foreigners?
Okay, the most popular surgeries are liposuction, Brazilian butt lifting, tummy tucks, breast augmentation, breast lift with augmentation, breast lift with fat injections. We have also eyelid surgery, facial liftings, and a lot of liposuction. Now we have also the high definition liposuction.
Doctor, how about the prices of the surgeries in Panama in comparison to other countries?
Okay, in comparison to the United States, we have much better pricing, and we have also better lodging and tourism because people here also come to see our beautiful country. We have beautiful beaches, we have mountains, we have a lot of nature, we have the jungle. So people here come for a lot of reasons. But in general, compared to the prices in the US, we have prices that are lower. In comparing to ourselves to other countries like Colombia and maybe Venezuela, we are a little more expensive than those countries. But the attention and the quality of the products here are of excellence.
Panama has excellent surgeons who are trained by some of the top hospitals worldwide. How a top surgeon like yourself prepares for your career and stay updated with the latest surgical trends?
That's a great question too. In general, we have to keep up to date, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all because you have to study every single day. I have to learn something new every single day. So in general, we have to read journals, we have to read books, we have to keep up to date. We have what we call continuous medical education. I belong to different associations around the world. For example, the American Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, the American Association of Aesthetic Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery. I belong to the International Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, the Panamanian Society of Aesthetic Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery, the Italian Society of Aesthetic and Reconstructive Surgery. So in general, all the societies require you to be up to date. So we have to study, we have to do research, we have to publish, we have to teach to our students.
Yeah.
And that's also very good because the students always ask good questions and keep you updated.
Exactly, it's a very good way to keep learning. Doctor, as a prominent figure in the field, what initiatives or collaborations are you involved into further elevate the reputation of Panama as a hub of plastic surgery excellence?
Okay, we are planning to do a lot of new things. Actually, last week was the international conference in Buenos Aires, Argentina, of the Federation of Ibero-Latin American countries for plastic surgery. And the next conference, that's going to be a very international conference, is going to be in 2026. So we are planning to do a big event here in Panama. Wow. That is going to bring all the doctors from all around the world, Central, South America, North America, the Caribbean, Europe, Asia, the Far East, and everywhere in the world. They're going to come here to Panama for us to get the best doctors from around the world, to get the best conference for everyone, for us to be able to elevate the level of plastic surgery and how people see us around the world.
Interesting. Doctor, for someone who is considering coming to Panama for surgery and wishes to meet with you beforehand, do you provide virtual consultations?
Of course, yes. They became more popular during COVID times, but we were doing them before. So in general, last week Friday I saw two patients, one living in Indianapolis, the other one is living in North Carolina. So it's very easy to connect with all these platforms. We just meet each other. We do a virtual complete consultation. First, I ask them all their past history and medical. Then we do a virtual physical exam. We do measurements, we take pictures. We can even do simulations. Then I present to them all the probable complications they can have in a surgery. And after we discuss all the details, I show them my patients and my before and afters, and then they ask all the questions. So it's about an hour that we talk, and if we need another consultation, it's included in the first one. And we also do what we call a virtual simulation. Now we're using artificial intelligence to get the best results ever.
At times, unforeseen circumstances require emergency surgeries, and your expertise extends to reconstructive surgeries. Can you tell us a bit about what emergencies you specialize in?
Okay, as a reconstructive surgeon, we have to do a lot of ER. I work in the ER for the last 38 years. That's a long time. And we see all kinds of problems, for example, traumatic injuries, very complicated wounds, burns, all kinds of burns, facial fractures, lacerations, soft tissue defects, injuries, and can lead to functional and also aesthetic problems. So we have to deal with all those problems. And by being a plastic surgeon, yesterday was a Sunday, I took care of 3 people. One of them was bitten by 2 Dobermans.
Oh.
And she was in the countryside, so she had to come in a plane to Panama for me to be able to take care of her. The other one was doing a job for the homework for school. She got caught with an X-Acto, and the other child was running around and he fell and he cut his head. So that was my Sunday morning. So in general, we deal with all these problems. We have to help them resolve them fast and with the best aesthetic outcomes.
Dr. Seton, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, really. You're so nice, and thank you for honoring me with everything. I want to say that I am at your service. I work in Panama, Central America, Panama City, Panama. We are located in the Punta Pacifica Hospital, also called Pacifica Salud. We're affiliated to Johns Hopkins, and my Instagram is at DrSetton, Dr. Setton. And also you can look me up in Facebook and Google and everywhere.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to discover all that is unfolding in Panama. See you soon.